Imagine your job is to track down and capture wild or exotic animals like tigers, lions, and bears. That's just what our next guest has done for many years. Tim Harrison, an Ohio public safety officer, is also the star of a new documentary that's coming to Cincinnati theaters next weekend called The Elephant in the Living Room. Appropriate title. Thank you and welcome.
Well, thank you for having me this morning.
Well, you have been kind of part of this big debate, too, in the state of Ohio about wild animals and people keeping them in their homes, in their backyards. What is this movie going to show us?
Well, the movie's going to show you what the subculture is about getting these animals, because it's going to show you it's not taking sides. The documentary is done so well that it just shows you the people that have these animals. It shows you myself going through what I have to go through a couple-year period of time. The filmmaker Michael Weber followed me, and it just shows myself and another gentleman who owned African lions in his backyard kind of colliding in the middle. And it just kind of takes you through this subculture world of exotic animals to the point that Governor Strickland had to make an executive order to ban these exotic animals because it's just getting outlandish. Ohio is like the Wild Wild West. We have no regulations on the statewide level.
Oh, wow.
And we have this biggest exotic animal auctions right here in the state of Ohio with hyenas, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Never knew that. What's been your most scariest encounter? I took a peek at the trailer and there were some scary things where I was thinking, Tim, you go ahead. I'm going to stay over here, but you go ahead. What were some scary moments?
Well, some of the scariest moments, the worst one I've ever been involved with in my 36 years of catching dangerous exotic animals was my own situation where a fellow firefighter, Michael Peterman, was bitten by a rhino viper from Africa, and he was killed. And we used anti-venom to try to save his life. It was the only anti-venom we had. I had to go capture the snake in the house that was still there without any anti-venom. That was probably the most scariest experience I was ever involved with. Saddest also. When
can we actually see this movie, too, as well? Because it's going to be in here in Cincinnati.
It's going to be at the Rave 18, right up there at Westchester. It's a beautiful theater. Please come up and check it out. It's going to start this coming up Friday, and it's a 7 o'clock showing. I'll actually be there for the 7 o'clock showing on Friday and Saturday night, myself and the filmmaker Mike Weber, to answer any questions afterwards.
Okay.
And we've won all kinds of awards across the country. Been to about 50 international film festivals, won 4, and Michael Moore chose it as his documentary of the year this year, as he said it's one of the most unique and unusual films documentaries ever made.
Okay.
So please get on theelephantinthelivingroom.com. Check out the trailer. Once you see the trailer and see where we've been, you're definitely going to come see the movie.
I definitely want to come and see it, too. Thank you so much, Tim. We appreciate a preview of it. And we're so glad you made it here safe and sound as well with dealing with those animals. Thank you.
Nothing's more dangerous driving on the interstate than dealing with these animals.
If you say so, Tim. Thank you so much.
Thank you.